From the News Channel 5 Network, this is Score Connect.
Hi, and welcome to Score Connect. I'm your host, Anna-Vija, and I am also a SCORE mentor. SCORE is a national organization of volunteers that help entrepreneurs and small business owners scale their businesses. I'm excited to be here today to share a local Nashville business leader story with you. Our guest is Rob Dixon, the owner of 3 local Greater Nashville ServPro franchises, as well as a private construction company, Ascension General Contractors. He's been real busy lately. He is not only a community leader within his industry, but also an advocate for multiple communities around Nashville and making sure that he and his company really serve the community, which is so important. Additionally, his franchise has been recognized as one of the top 100 nationally. Rob, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So full disclosure, Rob has been a client of my marketing agency for 8 years now, a little over. It's been a minute. So we've been telling the ServPro story for many years, and I'm so excited to be able to share it with more people because it is one of the franchise model stories that has been in my personal sphere just the most successful. And so seeing you and your growth in Nashville and the way that you've really owned that franchise model has been very inspirational. Would you mind sharing with our viewers how you got started with that?
Sure. Thanks for having me. We're excited to be here. And so I will start with what is ServPro. And so ServPro is the industry leader in fire and water cleanup and restoration. And so a lot of people say, well, what does that mean? So think if the building where you work, the fire sprinkler system goes off and water goes everywhere, or somebody is cooking at home in their kitchen and they get distracted and a grease fire happens and it smokes up their home. Who do you call to come in and quickly assess and clean up that situation and to restore it to make it like it never even happened? That is our niche.
Nice. And so when you were starting a business, you were choosing, you knew you wanted to do something for yourself, and obviously ServPro is one of the franchises that came up. Many of our SCORE clients try to evaluate what kind of business they want to start, and they look at franchises. What influenced your decision to go with ServPro and with a franchise in general?
So I'll say that there was a entrepreneurial spirit that kind of ran in my family. My father had that entrepreneurial spirit, and it came around later in life, and so I was able to see that and benefit from that. And so I saw the purpose that he had in his work and the flexibility that he had in his work. And I was even I benefited from that by being able to do some work with him and put myself through college. And so that kind of passed down to me. And I knew I always wanted to own my own business, but I didn't really know when, where. But I had a divinely inspired dinner with a close friend in Gallatin, Andy Daniels, shout out there. And that was 16 years ago. And I heard the ServPro story. And I knew of ServPro growing up in Gallatin. My running joke is I grew up in Gallatin. I was kidnapped by an unmarked green van, and I woke up and I owned a ServPro, so I'd better learn how to clean up water and fire damage really quick. So I did.
Now you'll look at all those green vans on the street a lot differently than you did before, because you'll see them everywhere now, the green van with the orange truck.
So I started there, but the appeal of the franchise system for me was a proven concept. By the time I had purchased, it was a resale that we purchased, so by the time we purchased ServPro of Belle, Meade, ServPro had 40 years worth of proven concept. And ServPro's also, we've created the industry which we now lead. And so it's unique and it's exciting, and to see something go from in 1967 what it was when it started, and then identifying a need and then creating a solution to meet that need, and then taking that and then creating the national or now international leader in that industry is really fun to be a part of. And so the appeal was proven concept, and then the framework for success, systems and processes, right? And so that spoke to me very much, because I can follow a system, right? And that is what a franchise concept is.
You know how I feel about a checklist, Rob. Yeah.
Love a checklist.
Templates are
a
amazing.
checklist.
Yeah.
Yes. So proven framework for success, and then ongoing support. One of the tenets that the franchisor has is helping entrepreneurs succeed, and so they do that in a number of ways, from meetings that happen with regularity. There are franchise business consultants that come around regularly that are there at when I pick up the phone. There are annual conventions that we go to, where we go and share best practices, encourage one another. And so it's been an amazing system to be a part of. And to ServPro's credit, they have taken that and achieved to be number 8 in the Franchise 500 for Entrepreneur Magazine, which is it's a pretty big deal. Top in our category for decades, but to be number 8, eyes on the prize, we want to be number 1, and they're helping us do that by helping entrepreneurs succeed and supporting us, and so it's been a great system to be a part of.
So one of the things, when you say you said systems several times there, and again, you know how I feel about systems. I'm very, very big fan of systems. One of the things that I think, when people are evaluating a franchise versus an independent, is systems, right? But something else I heard in there was support, and although you didn't say it, like, you're not alone. It's a proven concept, but there are all of these other people, not only at the corporate franchise level, but also other ServPro franchise owners, right? And you guys are all coming together into sort of a community. A lot of our SCORE clients talk about feeling lonely when they're starting a business, because they have to figure it all out and they don't know what they're doing, and who do I even ask? And so how has being a franchise owner really helped you with some of not only the learning curve, but some of maybe those hard moments of pushing through in a business?
Sure. So I've felt supported from day one in that, and one of the big benefits is just the kind of a peer level, franchise owner level, the support that we have for one another, because we're all kind of in the same, in the same space. I think back to first starting, and I'd gone through all the training, and I feel like I am a poster child for the training department at ServPro, because I didn't have, a significant amount of experience in the industry before, but I can follow a system, and I can be able to implement those things and improve upon those things. And so, but I remember distinctly just phone calls to other franchise owners after some of my first few jobs, calling, going, act as if, and then, hey, I need some help, or what was that? It's kind of like
fake it till you make it.
Well, why do doctors have offices? Because I'm going to be right back. What was that?
WebMD, yeah, just really quickly.
Yeah, but that support has been phenomenal, and now I'm the old guy in the room. It's 16 years, and I help people all the time, and I love that, to be able to pick up the phone and go, well, here's what I did, or don't step in that landmine, whatever. So very beneficial, and it's the all ships rise together. I was nervous when I first bought the business because I was nervous, like, well, maybe I'll be taking business from them, whatever. But no, like, when I came in and started doing quality work in our area and it grew, everybody else grew by 15% that first year. And so they were like, let's go. So.
Which is amazing. Some of that is your industry, and some of that is just like we've talked about on other shows, how the entrepreneurial community is so beneficial to help each other grow. I'd love to talk a little bit more about that when we come back from the break. Please join us then.